Something special for you today, a guide on how to build the weaponry from my stop motion series, The Exploits of the Shadowvex and Iskarl. So we'll start with something simple. Shadowvex's sword. What you need is this Jalamari sword, this connect peg that is 2 units long. Okay, those of you who have barnacles will know that if you see a number in a little blue number in a white box, then that's a length. They have their own system of measurement for lengths of pieces in Lego Technic, and with barnacles and stuff like that. And I'm going to call them units now because it's easier. And finally, you need this. You need half of Matanui's shield. Okay, so you start off with the connector peg. Where's it gone? And the Matanui shield half. Stick the connector peg in like that, and stick the sword in the connector peg like that. There's the sword. It's a bit like Toa Matanui's sword, but a different colour. And because it's the Shadowvex's, it is instantly more awesome. Okay, next up, Shadowvex's first weapon. Okay, you need Avax, the Panrahk-staff-ends weapon. These 2 tridents from the end of Panrahk-staff. These little connect pegs, which are 2 units long. No, not 2, they're 3. These are 3 units long, ignore me. This little T connection thingy. And an axle, which is 2 units long. Okay, so you start with your 3 unit long connect pegs and Avax weapon, and you stick them in here, like that. Then you take Panrahk staffs and stick them on the side, like that, onto the connect pegs, so you get your nice weapon like that. Then you see the 3 things here, the 3 axle bits there. You need your T connect peg to go in the middle one, like that. That's where you get the handle from, with your little 2 connect peg going in there. That's his first shooting weapon. His second shooting weapon has many more pieces, starting off with Hakan's weapon. These little scythe blades. These bigger scythe blades. More of the 3... where's it gone? More of the 3 unit long connector thingies. This red clear rod. See how many R's I can get into that sentence. More of the 2 of these connector pegs. Another 2 unit long axle. And these thingies, which are kind of used for holding 2 axles. Alright, so we'll start with Hakan's weapon and the red rod, which goes in the front bit like that. Next up, the handle. You get these axle holders. Stick one side on the axle on the weapon, like that. Then you get your 2 units long axle and stick it in the other side. And that's your handle, because you don't want this back bit catching on the hand. Next up, you want these connector axles, which go in here. Well, they're not axles, they're more pegs. They click in like that. Then you want your little scythes, which clip on the side, like so. You have to make sure they're facing that way, otherwise they block the next part. Right, so you put one on the other side as well. The connector peg things go on these bits here. And finally, the large scythe weapons go in the connector pegs, like that. So there's his new weapon with its nice curved attacking blades. Finally, Iskarl's new shooting weapon, which has, again, a lot of parts. This scythe weapon. 3 axles, each 6 units long. You need 8 of these little cogs. Two washers that are half a unit long. Two washers that are 1 unit long. These 2 little T-pegs. And these thingies, which can be different colours, they may not have a pattern on. I'm not entirely sure what they are, or how to describe them. Kind of bullet shaped things with ridges on the side. They're pretty cool though, they're quite useful. Okay, so we'll start off with the base. So we'll get the base of the weapon and the handle. Get this scythe weapon and 1 of your 6 units long axles. Stick it on and make sure that the scythe weapon is roughly in the middle. Then you get the half unit washers. Slide them on the side like so. Balance it out. Like so. And then you take these thrusty things, stick them on the side so they go half through. Not entirely, you don't want to push them in massively like that. You want to stick them in just a little bit, because that's important for the barrel of the gun, which I'll move on to next. Okay, so you set that aside, bring your other bits forward. Alright, you need the other 2 axles, plus these T-pegs. Stick them on the end like so. Then you want, for each barrel, you need 4 of these cogs. Just stick them on the end like that. Voila. And then a little one of these, the 1 unit long washers on the end to finish. And you do the same with the other one. Cogs on the end. And then the unit washer to finish. Right, and then for the last bit, to put it all together, you want to line up the T-shaped peg into the odd thrustery thingy. Push it in like that. Same with the other side. Push the T-peg in there. Slot it in. Voila. That's Iskarl's weapon. So there you have it. All the weaponry from the Shadowvex and from the exploits of the Shadowvex and Iskarl. Shadowvex out.